Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of, well, actually the first episode of World of Warcraft. My name is Drak'tharon, and I'll be taking you through this game, hopefully in a little bit of a unique perspective. So many of you have been requesting this game that I've decided, okay, I'll start a series on it, and if it's any good, I'll keep it going. So, this is World of Warcraft. It's a little bit of a brief warning before you consider getting this yourself. It's a very addictive game, and if you let it, it'll take over, like, 33% of your life every day. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and log on in here. Ooh. Hang on. There we go. There's my right password. It's password. It's not password. And I have an authenticator anyway, so don't try it. Anyways, today we're going to be playing on the realm Drak'tharon. You can see here I've reserved a few names. They're my names. I even got the name YouTube, which I found quite funny. So I'm going to assume no knowledge of World of Warcraft, well, minimum knowledge of World of Warcraft and games like it as I go through this, at least for the first few episodes, until I can be reasonably confident that you know what I'm talking about for the most part. So first off, World of Warcraft has a lot of mods in it. Mods don't actually change the game experience so much as your interface. So the interface in this game is very easy to mod. I have all of the following mods installed. Deadly boss mods, that just helps you in certain encounters and dungeons. Nameplates, Kale nameplates, they're really cool little nameplates above enemies. This is an RPG type game, an MMORPG. If you didn't know that, then that's what it is, and you should probably know that. X-Loot just helps me when I'm looting things. X-Pearl is unit frames, which is just little boxes that say your name. These are all out of date, but yeah, some of these are library things, which basically means that they help other mods work. Reforginator helps me reforge things, which is a kind of advanced-ish concept. Sell junk just gives me a button when I'm at an inventory to sell all the worthless stuff with one button. Recount is going to give me a little, whenever I'm in a dungeon, or even by myself if I wanted, it'll give me a little damage meter to see who's doing more damage and healing and dying and all that stuff. Quartz just helps my casting bar look a little bit less crappy. Postal is a mailbox mod, it's pretty cool. Lore Master just helps me figure out which quests I've missed in certain zones. That's a library. Informant just helps with tooltips and stuff. Enchantrix, again, is not something I use too much. Data Store, just data storage stuff for other mods. Bean Counter, again, is stored. Bartender helps me with my action bar, which will be at the bottom. Bagnon is a bag mod that makes my bags look better. Auctionator just helps me make auctions pretty easily. Atlas Loot just helps me figure out what's going to be the possible loot from different bosses and events and stuff. Archaeology Assistant, a useful mod that helps with archaeology if I ever get into that. Altaholic basically helps me if I have more than one character, figure out what each one has without actually having to log over. Add-on Control Panel actually lets me adjust which add-ons are loaded in-game. These are all add-ons, and I can turn them on or off in-game with this mod. An NPC Scan, which lets me know if there's a rare NPC around. Which, yeah, basically what it figures out is if you load the texture file for that mod, or for that monster, and it goes in your cache, then it'll bing and be like, this monster's near you, go kill it, because there's probably something cool associated with it. So anyways, I figured our first character will be called Drak'tharon. We will be playing Horde. We are going to be playing on the Horde side. There are two different sides in World of Warcraft. You have the Alliance, which has humans, dwarfs, night elves, gnomes, Draenei, which are added in the Burning Crusade, which was the second expansion pack to this game, or the first expansion pack, and Worgen, which were added in Cataclysm, the current expansion, and also the third expansion. Horde have orcs, undead, tauren, trolls, blood elves, and goblins. Now, in order to pick which one we're going to do, I have a random number generator to my right. There are 6 different races. So I'm just on random.org right now. I'm going to pick between 1 and 6. The result is 5. We're going to be... Nope, don't want to play Blood Elf. Reroll. Reroll. Result is 2. We're going to be playing Undead. Okay. Now, the available classes, each class has different abilities. You have Warriors, Paladins, which you can't be as an Undead, Hunters, Rogues, which I'm not going to play, Priest, which I'm not going to play, Death Knight, which I'm not going to play because they start at level 55 and not that much, Mage, which I'm not going to play, or Warlock. So the choice is really between Warrior, Hunter, and Warlock, I guess. So, random number between 1 and 3 gives us 1. We'll be playing an Undead Warrior. Our name will be Drak'thranon. For those of you wondering, the server is Drak'tharon. If you're interested in joining me, but you have a deactivated account, wait until the end of this episode and I'll give you some interesting information that you might want to hear. So, let's pick our skin color here. Da-da-da. Let's go with that one. Face style. Ooh, that's nice. Hairstyle. So for this playthrough, I'm going to be reading all of the quest text in character voices. I won't actually be in character the whole time. This isn't a role-playing server. It's pretty cool hair. Hair color. That's kind of cool. Features. Oh, this changes whether my jaw exists or not. Well, that's kind of funny. That's kind of also gross. That's kind of the typical one that you associate with Undead. The whole, like, chains. Chains and jaw. Ooh. That's kind of like he's just consumed something there, if you look at his mouth. Okay. Oh, there's exposed bone. That's pleasant. Gotta love those undead choices. That's kind of nice. Got kind of the drops of stuff up there. Drak'thanon will be our name. Let's accept. Sweet. Characters ready. Again, Drak'tharon. This is a PvP server, which means that in any contested zone, the Alliance can attack us, and we can attack the Alliance. And in home zones, then the home area, like if we're in a Horde area, then we can attack them, but they can't attack us unless we attack them first. So, here's our character, Drak'thanon, Warrior, Drak'tharon server. Let's hop in and have some delightful, fun experiences in the world of Warcraft. Here comes a cinematic.
Though Lady Sylvanas and her Forsaken finally took vengeance upon their hated enemy, the Lich King,
that happened in the last expansion pack.
Their dark crusade in Northrend proved costly.
Ooh.
Betrayed by Grand Apothecary Putrus at the Battle of Wrathgate,
that
the
was really
Forsaken's
cool.
devious plague of death was unleashed upon both the Alliance and the Horde to calamitous effect. Unbeknownst to Sylvanas, Putrus and his demonic ally, Varimathras, had taken control of the Undercity.
Well,
as a result, the
sucks.
Forsaken were wrongly blamed for the traitor's atrocities. Though the Undercity was eventually retaken, Sylvanas and her followers still bear the weight of Putrus' sins.
Sylvanas would be the Banshee Queen.
Mistrusted by the other members of the Horde, the Forsaken must now prove their loyalty to the cause and redeem themselves from their supposed treachery. To this end, Sylvanas has bolstered her defenses within the Tirisfal Glades and readied her undead forces for any contingency.
Oh boy.
As one of the Forsaken, you must use your cunning and viciousness to slay any who would pose a threat to Sylvanas' rule, be they human, undead, or otherwise.
Okay, oops, here's my add-ons. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that for now. It's a stance. Don't know what exactly that's doing there. You can see I've got various different mods here that I can kind of sort out. Okay, so currently I'm in rigor mortis, which means my bones and joints are stiff. That probably just means until I move. Oh no, I have to accept a quest first. Okay. Fresh from the grave. Drak'thanon! Rise, Drak'thanon! Welcome back to the realm of the living. With the blessing and the power of the Dark Lady, I have freed you from death's grip. You are no slave, Drak'thanon. You are free to follow whatever path you choose from here. If you choose to serve the Dark Lady Sylvanas, I recommend you speak with Undertaker Mordo. You will find him behind me, that's over there, in the graveyard. So we need to report to Undertaker Mordo at the Death Knell Graves in Tirisfal Glades. There's all the quest stuff, all the kind of like newbie learning stuff. Just gonna quickly type /bar here so that I can get my... this is all stuff with my inventory or interface mods. I just need my stance bar. Let's go ahead and move that down here. Extra action bar, we'll move that here. Ooh, that guy never asked for this. He's asking to be left alone. Let's go ahead and lock things back. Remember to visit Undertaker Mordo. Gosh, can I turn off these tips? Options. No, it'd probably be an interface. Let's see. Let's have some fun figuring out how all this should work. Display. Help. Ooh, help. No tutorials. Loading screen tips are fine. Enhanced tool tips is fine. Okay. So then that should get rid of that soon. Alright. So, over here, we're using W, A, S, and D to move. Although it's a good idea to not use A and D to turn left and right. I'll eventually change that to strafe, because it's better if you turn with the mouse. Anyways, here's Undertaker Mordo.
What is it?
Hello there. You must be Drak'tharon. I'm pleased to see that you're up and walking around, Drak'tharon. You held up nicely, especially after being dead for so long. Others weren't as lucky. If you wouldn't mind, I need you to fetch my embalming fluid and some twine to stitch up these bodies. You'll find both in the Shadow Grave, the building just behind me. Here, Darnell will join you. He knows the way. Okay. Darnell is our little buddy here. Still got that old WASD tutorial. That's kind of annoying that we can get there. Okay. This way! Da-da! Down into this grave thing. Aha! That looks like some embalming fluid. Now, where could these supplies be? Oh god, he's not gonna be able to find it, is he? Oh. Let's get it. There's the embalming fluid. Oops, we don't have auto loot on right now. And there's the twine. You can see that those bars and the different things, those are from Quartz and X-Loot, respectively. I play most of my games with mods of some sort, as you can tell if you watch my Minecraft series. So, up we go, through the shallow grave here. The Death Knell Graves, okay. I saw someone whose jaw fell off. I wonder if Mordo can fix him up. Yeah, luckily our jaw is not fallen off, so that'll be fine. Undertaker Mordo. You will find the items within the oh, yeah, okay, that's just the... Exactly what I needed. You'll be an asset to the Forsaken, Drak'tharon. The Forsaken, that's the name for the Undead. That's like the faction name for the Horde-aligned Undead. You know, word has it that you were quite a warrior in a previous life. Perhaps I should assign you to a more exciting task. The Valkyr, that's these guys. They used to be the Lich King's servants, but story-wise, the Lich King has now been defeated. The Valkyr raise hundreds of corpses every day. Agatha, that's the one that we talked to at the very start, raised you just a few moments ago. Not all are as lucky as you, however. Some maintain their free will, but live in constant fear and confusion. They usually run off into the woods, cowering at their own reflections. Others lose their mind completely, shambling about aimlessly. They often turn to violence and must be destroyed. This is your task, Drak'tharon. Destroy them, our formers and brothers and sisters though they might be. Kill 6 mindless zombies. Alright, so our moves right now, let's see what moves we have in our spellbook. We have Strike. Okay. That's an attack ability, and then that's auto attack. Right now I should have auto attack happen without pressing a button. So, our abilities, we have Strike, which just deals some damage, costs 20 rage. We generate rage when we hit people. The bar for our rage is right there. And, okay. Let's see, we have a new quest over here as well. You can see on our minimap there's an exclamation point. And there's also this blue circle, meaning that that's where the zombies live. Also, all these icons around here represent different mods, and I can push them like Bartender mod here, and it'll let me do things with that mod. Cool. Caretaker Kais.
What do you require?
King, peasant, or warrior, I don't care what you were before. I just need somebody with a working tongue. We do have a working tongue, we didn't pick the face without one. Being raised from the dead is strenuous. Not everyone copes with it as well as you did. In particular, there are 3 newly raised undead who are having trouble coping right now. If I want you to find them and talk to them, it might be that they just need someone that they can relate with. You'll find them here in the graveyard. That's Marshall Redpath, Lillian Voss, and Valdred Moray.
Victory for Sylvanus.
So there, you can see they've all got that thing above them, and these are the mindless zombies. So, let's attack. Hoya! There's my auto attack timer, so when that gets to 0, I do a new swing. Because right now I've got auto attack on, I don't have to push anything. But I can press 1 to do strike, which I need to do to use my rage up. Just gonna quickly go into my interface settings here and turn auto loot on. I believe that's in controls. Auto loot, there it is. So now every time I right click on somebody to loot them, I'll automatically take all their stuff. Cool. Let's fight this zombie. I'm gonna be in third person, doing a kind of cinematic view for this most of the time, unless you guys are annoyed by that. The big numbers mean a critical hit. And we should automatically gain that 2 copper. Alright, maybe auto loot decided not to turn on. Let's see. Oh, maybe I hit OK instead of, or cancel instead of OK. Or I just hit escape. Right. Here we go. Another mindless zombie. We need to kill 6 of these. These are our current quest objectives over here. Got him. Yeah, there it is. Auto looted. Alright, let's talk to Valdred Moray. What? What's going on? Who are you? What happened to me? Don't you remember? You died. I died? Yes, you're right, I died. It was an orc. He cut off my hands and left me to die. Looks down at his hands. These aren't my hands! These aren't my hands! Calm down, Valdred. Undertaker Mordo probably sewed on some new ones for you. I suppose this is my fate then. Ha! Part of an undead army. Somehow I never considered that I might end up fighting for the Forsaken. What do I do now? You talk to Undertaker Mordo. He'll tell you what to do, that's all I know. I've got this really cool voice for my character that's awesome. The most awesome voice. I see. Well then, let's get to work, Dratnos. The Dark Lady needs us, right? Oh, cool. He's gonna... Oh no, he's going back to talk to Undertaker Mordo. Okay. Let's kill this mindless zombie. Boom. We gain some refreshing spring water, which will help us restore mana, which doesn't work because we don't use mana, we use rage.
I'm listening.
Get away from me, you abomination! I'm not an abomination, I'm simply undead. I just want to speak with you. The undead are a taint upon Azeroth. That's the world. Every one of you creatures deserves to be destroyed. Lillian, do you realize that you were undead yourself?
Beware the living.
No, you're lying. My father will protect me. Okay, that didn't go so well. Marshal Redpath. Stand back, monster. You want to fight? Because I'll fight you. I'll fight any one of you creatures, do you hear me? I'm not here to fight, I only asked to speak with you. Oh, really? Fine. I don't want to join you in your Forsaken. Maybe I'll start my own Forsaken. Maybe I'll invent Forsaken with elbows. You're free to do whatever you like.
Our time will come.
Who are you calling a monster? You're the monster. I'm a man who just died. Or I'm just a man who died. And he's running away as well. So we had a 1 out of 3 success rate on that. Let's go ahead and kill the last 2 mindless zombies that we need to finish this quest. We can also cannibalize any humanoid or undead corpse to regain health. Luckily, health regenerates really quickly at the low levels. It's one of the new things they did to make leveling a little bit less painful. This game is actually, it feels really good to level up in this game right now. Okay. Cool. Up we go. By the way, I am on ultra settings, by the way. 1280 by 720 is my resolution, and I'm playing in full screen mode. Alright, so we have 2 choices for our reward here. We either have cloth gloves or battered cloak. I'm gonna go with the cloak because, we can wear better than cloth, so I assume we'll get something better. Oh, there's the level up. We just hit level 2. Nice. Let's put on our new cloak. There we go. We have a new item. You can see it on us there. Level 2 doesn't actually give us anything new, but we are level 2, so there it is. I'm not even sure I have my XP bar turned on, actually. Let me see if I can turn that on. Yeah, I didn't have it enabled. There it is. Let's go ahead and move it down to where it should go. I don't like the Blizzard art bar that much, so I'm going to unenable that. Cool. And it's annoying me. Those little... I guess that'll probably go away when I come back in. Because that's still going to try and get me to use WASD. That's annoying. Okay.
Speak quickly.
You've done well, warrior. Oh, I forgot the quest text over there. Sorry. You've done well, warrior. As you can see, not all of us have resigned to our fates. I'm glad that you're at least willing to work. Valdred will be a valuable asset to the Forsaken. As for the other 2, there's not much we can do. We cannot force them to join us. Quest complete. We've gained some reputation with the Undercity. Darnell tells me that the 2 of you have already met. That's good, because I'm sending you both into Deathnell. Your work is done here. Speak with Deathguard Saltane in Deathnell to the north. He will tell you much of what you must know.
Victory
Okay.
for Sylvanas.
Let's head on up there with our good friend Darnell. Hello again. I know the way to Deathnell. Come with me. Okay. Got auto run turned on. I can just sit back here. I've got auto run bound to the tilde key. Here we have some more enemies that we're going to not bother fighting. They're neutral. You can see by the yellow nameplates above them that they are not going to attack us on sight. Green means allied, yellow means, like, neutral, and, red means hostile, usually. Good! You're still here! Now, where's Deathguard Saltane? Ah! Here he is!
What would you ask?
Those Valkyr have been really busy resurrecting you newbies lately. I've already seen a couple dozen new bodies run down that hill since this morning. You, however, are the most promising warrior I've seen today. Ow, that's nice.
Beware.
We've been shipping in dead bodies from Silverpine, Hillsbrad, hell, anywhere where we can get them from. We can't, however, afford to ignore the bodies, which are sitting right on our front doorstep. The last vestiges of the Scarlet Crusade. So the Scarlet Crusade is a human organization that was vastly opposed to the Undead. This started back in Warcraft 3. Some of their leaders were. And they were very much opposed to Arthas and the Lich King and all of his evil undead. But they've also opposed the Forsaken as well, which is us. So we don't like the Scarlet Crusade. The Alliance actually doesn't like the Scarlet Crusade either, because they're very radical. We can't, however... Okay, yeah. While we've managed to push them from Deathnell, several of their bodies litter the buildings to the north and east. Go, find them, and bring that Darnell fellow with you. He looks strong enough to carry a few corpses. So our objectives are to search Deathnell in the vicinity for 6 Scarlet Corpses, and then Darnell can pick them up. Okay.
Watch your back.
We also have a new quest available in here from Shadow Priest Sarvis. I'm checking my mini-map recently.
What is it?
Shadow Priest Sarvis.
I am forsaken.
If you're going to be an asset to the Forsaken, you need to learn how to fight. And there's no better target than the Scourge minions that continue to pester us. The wretched ghouls and rattle-cage skeletons that roam the north and to the east, are former troopers of the fallen Scourge. Scourge is another name for Arthas's, legion. Arthas is a big bad guy that we've killed lore-wise, but still exists for us to fight if we want to. They should prove to be an even match for a fledgling warrior like you. Do not tarry. When you are done, speak to me again. So we need to kill 8 Undead outside of Deathnell. Alright, so for those of you wondering, I'm envisioning this series as kind of one that you alt-tab out of and listen to me talking and giving you the lore and reading the quest text. If you actually watch the whole thing, it's going to be probably quite a long series, because it's going to take me quite a while to do each thing. Right now, I'm just looking through here. I get these 2 items for every new character I start. The unhatched Mr. Chili was because I converted my account to a Battle.net account early. You can't get that anymore, I don't think. There, I just earned an achievement. There are a bunch of achievements in WoW. Obtain a companion pet's one of them. And Corehound Pup I get because I have an authenticator, which basically makes it harder for somebody to hack my account. So, cool. I can now see my companions if I go to my spellbook, which is P, and then go over to companions. And I can summon either of them, and they kind of follow me around and do nothing. They just look cool. So I'll try and collect a few of those and show them to you. Right now, I'll turn that guy off. I don't usually have my companions out, except in cities. So, that's pretty cool. We need to head this way to gather the Scarlet Corpses and to kill the Deathnell Scourge. You can see they're both in that area. That's our map, by the way. We can make it smaller or bigger. And yeah, let's do that. So, here are our Scourge, and then you can see it has the nice arrows to tell us where the corpses are. Cool. So I'm pointing at it, and then looks like Darnell just picks it up. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Let's go ahead and take down some of these wretched ghouls. Hiya! Hiya! So for those of you that might be interested in joining me in this delightful endeavor, this game is one that I definitely envision being able to play with you guys, with you subscribers. Although probably not for the first few episodes, because I plan on just leveling solo for the most part, up until maybe a bit of a higher level. Maybe, because I like the solo story. But I would also like to do dungeons with you guys and stuff. So, if you're interested in joining me, and you have a World of Warcraft account, create a character on... This is, Drak'tharon. Drak'tharon is the server. It's a PvP server. If you're not willing to be ganked from time to time, that means killed by the Alliance. Or if you decide to roll up on Alliance, that's cool too. I'll kill you. Or we'll try to kill you. Go ahead and do that. You can join us on Drak'tharon. That's D-R-A-K'-T-H-A-R-O-N, I believe. And each server in Warcraft, it's not like Minecraft servers. They're not run by a different person. They're all run by Blizzard. The difference is that each server just has a different population on them, different people. You can actually transfer between them, which brings me to my next point. If you're interested in joining me, but your World of Warcraft account is currently deactivated, send me a message on YouTube, and I will do what's called a Scroll of Resurrection on you, which basically means that I send you a request to rejoin the game, and then if you do, you can transfer one of your existing characters to my realm free of charge. That's Drak'tharon, and they'll automatically get leveled up to 80, which is a lot of levels. That's a very temporary deal, though, so make sure that if you're going to do that soon, because I think it might be about to end. So yeah, you need to send me a message if you've got a deactivated account but are interested in reactivating to join my guild. The Draconians is what we're going to be called. And if you don't have a World of Warcraft account but you're interested in joining, first off, make sure that you're actually interested in joining, because the game can, of course, be very addictive, as I've already mentioned. However, if you are interested in joining and you'd like some cool bonuses, let me know, and I can refer a friend to you, which means that basically you can level faster if you're leveling with me, which you might get a chance to do. I'll try to anybody I refer or Scroll of Resurrect, I'll try and play with you on an episode or two. So, those are your 3 options. If you already have an account, transfer to or make a new character on Drak'tharon, and I'll give you guys guild information in one of the coming episodes. Or send me a mail or whatever, and I'll try and add you to a guild whenever we're both online. And if you're interested in being refer-friended or Scroll of Resurrection, let me know as well, and then I can, send me a YouTube message for that, so that then I can send you an email with that request. So, that's how you can play with me. Let's see. Great work, Drak'tharon. I knew you weren't useless. Well, that's nice. Here, take one of these. We Death Guards have piles of these things just sitting around. That's kind of an inside joke, I guess, because all the newbie people must give out so many of these items each day. So we already have our cloak. We could get a cloth belt or mail bracers. We can currently wear up to mail. Once we hit level 40, we can wear plate. There's also leather, which is between... It goes cloth is worse than leather, is worse than mail, is worse than plate in terms of armor. They each have different stats on them, depending on which class they're meant for. As a warrior, we're going to be interested in strength and stamina as our primary attributes.
What now?
You're growing in strength, Drak'tharon. I've seen your type before. You will be moving out of Deathnell and on to greater things before long. Just make sure you don't lose sight of where you started. It's like all the people on YouTube who message me and say, hey, when you get big, don't forget me. You have much to accomplish, warrior. So we are a warrior. We'll go ahead and take the male leggings that'll replace our newbie starter leggings. Level 3, there we go, ding. Ding is the traditional thing to say when you level up. We have a new ability that we can learn at the trainer called Charge. I'll try and show you guys that.
Be good.
While you were off dealing with the mindless scourge, this scroll arrived for you. I would think it's some matter of importance, as it seems to bear the seal of the warrior trainer Danal. I would take some time to read it before heading out again. Let's read the simple scroll. Many of our kind resort to the arcane and divine as a means to give themselves strength. But we know better, don't we, warrior? We know that our weapons are our holy symbols. Our shield is our spellbook. Well, no, actually, pressing P gives us our spellbook, but close enough. And our mail is our wisdom. Actually, fan mail is very rarely wise. Even in Undead, we are strong. Don't stop sending me fan mail, I love it. I was joking, that was a joke. It was a mean joke, I didn't mean it. And we will only become stronger. Find me in the inn in Deathnell, and I will speak to you more of these matters and other things. Oh boy. Danal Stern, warrior trainer.
Hello?
Earlier on, I saw a young forsaken woman running towards the old inn. She was screaming for her life, pleading to be taken home. Not all of us are as resolute as others, Drak'tharon. Even so, we must accept our fate, as undead, if we are to rise up against those that would put us down. Take my hand mirror and show it to the young woman. She needs to see what she really is, and join us in our cause. Besides, we can use all the bodies we can get. So that's Lillian Voss, the one that ran away earlier. Here are some of the other trainers for priests, mages, warlocks, all those castery types. We're not a caster, we're a run-in and stab things type. Or run-in and hit things with our shield type. So in here we have, you can see by the little armor thing there that this guy can repair our armor. We don't have any armor to be repaired right now because we're very low level. But as you level up, when you die or even when you get hit, your armor starts taking durability damage when you get hit. And they also sell novice level weapons. Some of these are better than ours, but we'll get better ones as quest rewards very soon. So I'm not going to bother upgrading there. In here, here's our warrior trainer, Danal Stern.
What is it?
The warrior's role is one of protection. Just as we protect our companions in the battle, we must also protect the interests of the Forsaken. Ah, so you've arrived. Good. I overheard that a few others were able to escape death. And we're heading into town. Perhaps that resilience will pay off in the future as well. Also, well, resilience will only pay off if we play PvP. You may thank Sylvanas for your freedom. That's funny, because resilience is a stat that only helps you in PvP. I'll get to that later, because there is player versus player and player versus not player in this game. You may thank Sylvanas for your freedom. Freedom of mind and body. Though you still remain tortured by the plague and its effects, you are now free to come and go as you see fit. I will be here to train you as you grow in experience. Find me as often as you like. I charge a minimal fee, but you'll find everything I can teach you to be worthwhile. Go now and test your skill. Many more things will become known to you as you gain experience, some of which I am unable to discuss with you here. Just know that Sylvanas will need warriors with your type of strength in the future. You will be the backbone of our salvation. Do not forget it. If you want to become a stronger warrior, you'll need to work on your weapons. You'll find stronger swords and larger shields out on your adventures. That I have no doubt about. However, as a warrior, you shouldn't forget your legs. Train with me, Drak'tharon, and I'll show you how to move quickly around the battlefield. You care to learn? Okay, so we need to train him. I require warrior training. We can buy charge. We have enough money for it from all the things we've killed and quests we've completed. The way it works is that 100 copper equals 1 silver, 100 silver equals 1 gold, and that's the highest denomination as far as I know. We've just learned charge there. Now it's gone ahead and been placed automatically into our hotbar there. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and move that over to 0. Go ahead and put cannibalize there. Because 0, I have a mouse that has all of these number buttons on it, so I'm going to use that. We're going to go ahead and learn charge in just a second, but we're going to head up these stairs first and speak with Lillian Voss, because I believe she's up in here. Is she? We can do /tar Lil. Okay, there we go. We've seen her, and we can see on our mini-map where she is. /tar is a quick way to target somebody. Then we just type the first few letters of her name. Is she in here? No, it looks like she... Oh, there she is. Right, of course. Derp. She's cowering in the corner there.
I am forsaken.
Get away from me, you monster! Don't look at me, I'm hideous!
You're not hideous, Lillian. You're one of us. Here, look in this mirror. See for yourself.
Dark lady, watch over you.
There, we just showed her a mirror. It's kind of a clunky animation. Most animations in this game are quite clunky.
You don't understand. I can't be Undead. Not me. Not now.
We've just shown her a reflection, and she's run away again. Oh, joy. Luckily, that completed the quest, and we can just go turn it in. But first, let's try charge out. So I'm just going to push 0. We instantly charge and start attacking something. Very cool ability. One of my favorites, actually. One of the reasons I love playing warriors. So, leaving combat. Okay. Good-o. Let's talk to our warrior trainer again.
Quickly.
You have the makings of a great...
Oh, no, this one's a deep voice. Sorry. You have the makings of a great warrior, Drak'tharon. Go. Practice what we've discussed, and return when you are stronger. Then I may have more to teach you.
Beware the living.
Okay. Gain some more reputation with the Undercity. You can see all our reputations here. We're friendly with the Undercity, and neutral or friendly with the rest of the Horde, pretty much. Cool. Let's hop on in here. Novice Elrith.
I'm listening.
You say she ran away? What a shame. Very well. As long as she's maintained her free will, there's still hope. I can keep you busy here in town all week, but you seem to be more the fighting type. Yes, you'll do just fine. I'd like you to go talk to Executor Aaron. Follow the path north out of Deathnell. You'll find him not far past the barricades.
The shadow.
Okay, so that's up there. Sounds good. That's up this way. I'll go ahead and make this episode maybe 20 more minutes, because I know you guys would probably be interested in a sort of longish first episode, but I think the regular episode time will be about 30 minutes per episode, to keep things sweet and short. I hope that you guys also are enjoying this. If you're not enjoying it, please let me know, and I will desist this series and just play this game with subscribers. Right.
What now?
Executor Aaron.
What would you ask?
What do we have here? A new warrior ready for battle, eh? First of all, look at your armor. You're a mess, warrior. I'd like you to stay in one piece, and I've no doubt you do. Oh, and I've no doubt you do. Perhaps I can help. Okay, so we also want to stay in one piece. I get that sentence structure. I got you, you sentence structure. If you can gather some paws and wings from the wolves and bats nearby, maybe I'll find some armor for you. You'll find the creatures to the north and to the west of here. Okay. Ooh. We have... Okay, yeah, there's one of my moderators that, is on my friend list that I'll accept shortly. So I needed him to set up a guild, the Drak'thonians, which is set up on this server, and I'll take control of it in one of the coming episodes and let you guys join in. So, we need to find some dusk bats. There's a dusk bat. For the Horde! Yeah! Charge also helps us generate more rage, which means that we can start using strike, which requires rage, sooner. Hiya! Killed that dusk bat, and what do you know, he has a dusk bat wing. There's a young scavenger, let's charge over there.
Also, please let me know how the sound balance is doing. If it's too loud or too quiet, let me know and I can adjust that for future episodes. Hopefully this will be one of my only episode 1s that actually has decent sound. Because in, like, all of my other episode 1s ever, there have been terrible sound. It's ridiculous. Like, Technic Season 2, it's so bad. Like, because that's the one that people go to see the most, and yeah, it makes me deeply sad. Deeply sad. Whew, okay. Let's kill this Duskbat. Get some Duskbat killing on. Nyah! Dead. And over this way. Not bad. Kill this guy. Sweet. Down he goes. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Dead. And over there we have a young scavenger. Let's go ahead and say hi to him with our sword. As soon as it's charged up. There it is. Charge is ready. We just need 3 more scavenger paws, and then this quest is complete. So you can see that there's some quests that are somewhat grindy, but they're not too bad. It's not like you only ever have to kill like 10 things really at a time, especially in the newbie areas, and then it'll give you a quest complete. And also the balance of like grindy quests to legitimately fun quests, or to legitimately like interesting quests, like the one where we picked up the corpses and there's at least a bit of a humorous or interesting component, has gotten so much better since vanilla. So much better, because I played this game. I started playing this game right when Burning Crusade launched. That was like 5 years ago. Now the game started out with just World of Warcraft. You could level up to level 60. Then they added the Burning Crusade, which let you go out to Outland, which is this kind of weird new continent that's really cool. That let you go up to level 70. Then they added Wrath of the Lich King, where we actually got to go fight and kill Arthas, which was so much fun. So much fun. Best, lore-wise, that was the most kind of cathartic boss fight I've ever experienced. And then there was Cataclysm, which lets you level up to 85, and that kind of went ahead and reshaped all of the original Azeroth to make everything a little bit less terrible when you're trying to level up through it, which is really cool, because now we have these, like, this area used to be so boring to level up in. Like, you'd have to, like, reading the quest text now is much less bearable, or is much more bearable. And hopefully you guys are enjoying that element.
What is it?
Do try your best to get yourself to keep yourself unharmed until I get you some armor. Thank you, Drak'tharon. This armor should help you out. Hopefully, it should do you more good than the last one to wear it. Oh, well, that's pleasant. They're just cloth and leather. Okay, we'll take a leather belt, because it's better than nothing. And we've leveled up to level 4. Nice. There we go. Nightweb's Hollow. Okay, so this is going to be the first, like, kind of mini closed-off area that we go to fight in. One of our greatest struggles is obtaining the natural resources that we need to survive. Gold was scarce in Lordaeron. That's where the Alliance humans live. Even in the height of the Alliance's power so many years ago. There is a gold mine to the west that has been overrun with spiders. We need gold from the mine, but we can't very well get in it while the spiders are crawling around in there. I've not much manpower to commit to the task, so we'll just have to do it little by little. Get up there and see what you can do for us, Drak'tharon. Alright. So, we need to kill some nightweb spiders and some young nightweb spiders. Okay, we can do that. Seems like a good idea. That's up this way, as you can see on my map. Da-da-da-da. There's our lovely guy running along here, Drak'tharon, the undead warrior. Level 4 now. Still doesn't give us much abilities. I think it's until level 10 we don't really get all that much exciting ways to differentiate our characters, but then we do. And that'll be fun. Alright, let's kill a young nightweb spider. They're not even hostile to us, so they won't attack us without us attacking them first. That's true of anything with a yellow nameplate, for the most part. They won't attack you unless you provoke them in some way. Alright, let's kill this guy. Boom! Hiya! Hiya! Da-da-da-da-da-da! Kill him! Destroy the young nightweb spider. And there's another one. Hiya! Big spiders. If you're an arachnophobe, this game has a lot of big spiders. There's some really, really big spiders as bosses in different dungeons. You can see right now our nameplate shows that we're green, which means we've been poisoned by weak poison, which just is inflicting nature damage every few seconds. As you can see there, we just took a -1, but now it's gone. There's one of the older nightweb spiders. Because we only need to kill 3 more young ones and 5 old ones, I'm going to go ahead and try and kill the old ones first. And you notice that they don't even try to defend their allies. I'm going to go ahead and pull the second one. Oh, I can't because I'm in combat. I can't charge while I'm in combat. So being in or out of combat actually affects what spells you can use sometimes. These aren't actually spells, they're abilities.
Right, let's kill this spider. For the Horde. Hiya! Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. This game, right now you can get, I believe, I don't know how expensive it is to get it, like, as base price, as far as all the items go. I think you get, if you have a deactivated account, and I resurrect you using Scroll of Resurrection, you automatically get upgraded to Cataclysm for free. However, otherwise you have to buy Vanilla World of Warcraft and all the expansions as you get to them, if you want to play them. And also this game costs between $12 and $15 a month, depending on how many months you buy it once. So that's not insignificant in terms of price. However, if you're playing this game, you'll probably be playing fewer other games, and you'll probably end up saving money in the long term. Because this game will take up a lot of your time if you play it as one of your main games. It does that, so be very careful. Always make sure you're having fun if you're playing this game. Like, whenever I'm not having fun with this game, I just stop and start playing other games. Luckily, recording makes every game fun. That's not entirely true. Recording some games would not be fun. Recording Tetris, that would be not fun. Trying to talk over that might be something we have to do later in some kind of weird live stream of fun times. Cool, alright, let's kill this guy. Ta-da! So hopefully, the objective of this is to try and give you a little bit of story of the game. I hope that this is enlightening for you. I hope that you're getting to, like, that hearing the quest text helps you. And also that hearing me talk about the lore, because I have a fairly encyclopedic knowledge of this game's lore, helps you. Also, if I've made any mistakes in terms of anything I've said, please be sure to let me know in the comments below. Also, if you're interested in seeing this series continue, I'd very much appreciate a like if you can afford one. If one is not, if you don't have too few likes left to give out on YouTube videos, don't worry, you have unlimited likes. That would be very, very much appreciated by me. I would appreciate that very wholeheartedly. Alright, here's Executor Aaron.
Well, it's a start. It'll take a few weeks or months to fully clean out the infestation. After that, we'll have to get down there with some torches to burn away the webbing. I know how to make torches. 1 stick, 1 coal. That makes 4 torches. You've done your duty well, Drak'tharon. So we can get a crossbow. As a warrior, we can actually use crossbows. However, it's not really a great idea because, well, it's not worth it so much because we don't actually want to use that to be attacking. If they have stats on them that are useful, at later levels, the items will actually have statistic bonuses on them, then it would have been a good idea, but because of that, no. We're going to take the mail vest here because that gives us a lot more armor. Cool, there it is. There's our new vest. You can see it actually changes the look of everything. And these actually, wow, we're kind of wearing things that match up. That's very rare in World of Warcraft. It really only happens in the newbie areas or when you have complete sets at the end game. While you were inside that cave, your big friend Darnell came with some alarming news. Since the Valkyr arrived, they're the guys that resurrected us, the flying angel-type people, we've seen more and more undead that choose not to join our forces under the banner of the Dark Lady. They've been gathering at a small camp in the valley, and now they've organized forces. They plan to attack Death Knell, warrior. Darnell is just down the road to the east. Be careful, Drak'tharon. While those undead aren't completely brainless, they're still not quite right in the head. So we need to go report to Darnell at Death Knell. That's over that way, as you can see on our minimap. Head on over that way. Da-da-da-da. Walking along the ground. As we walk, singing a bad song. It's not really a song. Here's Darnell.
Speak quickly.
Drak'tharon, you made it! You see those tents up there? That's where we're headed. The battle's probably already started. Alright, let's get us a new weapon. We can get a two-handed sword. Since we don't have a shield, a two-handed weapon makes the most sense, I think. Let's get that Forsaken Bastard sword, because we're a Forsaken Bastard. There it is. A little bit of a new texture on it, so he's got that gem there. While you were taking care of matters for Executor Aaron, I went off on an assignment of my own. Shadow Priest Sarvis asked me to peek in on the Rotbrain camp. There's a reason why they're called Rotbrains. Their leader goes by the name of Marshal Redpath. That's the guy we tried to resurrect earlier. And he's an absolute beast. Look, Drak'tharon, the attack is starting. You're better in combat than I am. Get in there and help out. When you're done, meet up with Shadow Priest Sarvis in the chapel. Good luck, Drak'tharon. Alright, so these are the Redpath Undead. You can see Stefan Bartek. I think these are references to an old quest, actually. Oh no, yeah, these are just references to an old quest or maybe a later quest that we have to do. The actual enemy encampment is up that way. Looks like right there. Oh, look, a rabbit. Die, rabbit.
There's an achievement associated with slash loving all the rabbits you can. Slash something usually does an emote or a command. Alright, you can see how some things disappeared and were replaced with other things. That's an example of phasing, which basically changes the world depending on how you're progressed in the story to show different enemies. Alright, so here's the attack, as you can see. The Forsaken forces, the Death Guard, are attacking the Rot Brains here. Uh-oh, we just got immolated. Means we're going to take fire damage every few seconds. That's not very nice. Let's go ahead and try and get some of these guys killed. Or keep our dudes safe, but kill this guy. We'll attack from behind so he can't parry us. Okay, now he's targeting us. And, ooh, we're taking some hits here. Taking some fire. Luckily, our health will regen really quickly as we get out of combat. There it is, instant 100% pretty much. Who am I? Says the mage as we start hitting her with our sword. Seems like we should probably give her a psychologist, not a sword, but okay. Alright, we need to go find Marshal Redpath. You can see where he is actually on the minimap there with the skull. That means there's one guy that we have to kill, and there he is. So let's make our way to him through a little pathway full of bodies. Wow, there's a berserker that's taking on like 8 death guards. That's pretty cool. They have a pretty cool like mechanic in this so that it feels like battles are going on, but like progress isn't actually made. So you see these guys are kind of like locked to 80% life. They don't actually go much below that, usually, when NPCs are battling, until we join in. I'm a monster! Don't look at me! Okay, that's alright. We don't have to look at you. Actually, we kind of do if we want to hit you with our sword. Uh-oh, we're getting lowish on health here. Let's see if we can win this one. Yeah, it looks like we are. But that's close. Not good. I should have probably given some time to regen my health. I'll eat his corpse with cannibalize. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. Hiya! Hiya! Uh-oh. Immolate. Luckily it missed. And a fireball, which did not miss, but we killed him. Alright, we need to kill 2 more rot brains. Let's go ahead and kill this, Magus here. Hiya! I'll kill you! I hope you like the voices, by the way. I really do, because that's kind of what I'm trying to do to make this series a little bit unique. My vision is kind of that you can alt-tab and kind of be doing something else while listening to the story and kind of observing it. Look what they've done to me! That's, this poor guy here. What we've done to you is kill you. Also, I am going to be trying to make somewhat witty retorts pretty much every time I kill somebody. Get used to it. It's going to be happening a lot more often. As you can see here, our XP bar, we're pretty much leveled up now. We are 80% of the way there. You can see if we mouse over it for long enough, and we mouse over the right spots, it says at the bottom right there how much XP we have, and also we're gaining normal experience right now. We'd get an experience boost if we're with a recruit a friend partner. You actually get a 300% boost if you're playing with somebody that you recruit a friended, or somebody that recruit a friended you. So if you're interested in getting that bonus, if you ever play with me, go ahead and send me a message, and you can create an account through Recruit a Friend. Remember, this game is not free, so be sure that you know that you're going to have to pay for it eventually. I think you can get a few days free, but then it becomes pay to play, but not pay to win. There's nothing you can do to pay to win. Alright, so we can get ourselves a shield here. We're not going to equip it yet, because we can only... Ding! Level 5! We can't equip our shield unless we go back to our one-hander. Oh no, or our old two-hander even, so we can't even equip our shield unless we don't have a sword. Oh, here's Darnell. They're making me into a Death Guard. Can you believe it? I'll probably be staying here in Death Knell. If things work out, though, who knows? Maybe I'll get to meet the Dark Lady herself. How about you? I heard that Sarvis is sending you off to the Calston estate. Big assignment, eh? Well, I won't hold you up. It's been a pleasure, Dratnos. I hope our paths cross soon again. /salute. There's our salute. And unfortunately, he's gone ahead and despawned. Right.
Speak quickly.
These will need to be taken to my field agent, Death Guard Simar. This information contains the whereabouts of the last few holdouts from the Scarlet Crusade. We will destroy these Crusaders once and for all. And I have a feeling you'll be instrumental in that effort, Dratnos. Take the road north out of Death Knell. Soon after entering Tirisfal, that's where we are right now, the zone we're in, Tirisfal proper, you'll see a large manse. Simmers inside. Alright, so that's what we're going to be doing next episode. We're going to head up there and deliver this vital intelligence. You can see this is the zone we're in. That was where we first resurrected. Now this is the town we're in. The farthest we've been is out to here. This is the whole zone, is this big. This is the whole continent, it's this big. And then there's 3 more continents, along with the Maelstrom,
and there's some stuff inside there. The Goblin Starter Islands are in there as well. And then there's also Outland, which is another big continent. So there's a lot of stuff in this game. Lots of content for us to explore. And I think that by reading the quest text, there's actually going to be stuff that you, even if you've played through World of Warcraft a lot, I think you'll still be getting some benefit out of watching this series. However, I'd love to know what you think about that. So please remember to subscribe if you like this series. Like it if you liked this video. And if you'd be interested in seeing more of this type of video. Join me on Drak'tharon if you already have an account. Send me a message if you want me to recruit a friend you if you don't. Or if you want me to Scroll of Resurrection you if you have a deactivated account that has been deactivated for more than 60 days, I believe. Right. Thanks everybody for watching. This has been Dratnos. Goodbye. Wait, hang on. I know what I'm going to do at the end of each episode. /wave. No, that's probably too cliche. What other emotions can I do? /train.